I'm just gonna start this project off by saying I was out of ideas. My script was mainly just comparing movies versus video games as an art form, and I realized that nobody cares about that. So I'm just gonna talk about video games themselves as an art form because that's easy enough. Are video games an art form? And there's an actual Wikipedia page for it with 112 sources. So I decided that I may as well just plagiarize, and then I didn't look at the article again. So now I'm here writing this. It's 6:20 p.m. on a Wednesday, 4 weeks after this started. Here we go. So who knows who
Hideo Kojima
is? Only Chris? Hideo Kojima is the guy who made Metal Gear Solid and a few other games. I'm gonna end up quoting him a lot. So one day,
Hideo Kojima
had the question, have video games become good enough to match something like Shakespeare or Stanley Kubrick? They appeal to many people,
Hideo Kojima
I replied. In a video game, you've got to make sure that people who play your game like your game. He goes on to liken it to a concept car and a production car. The concept car is artistic, as it has artistic elements in how it's made, how it looks, etc. But the production car, by contrast, has many people driving it in many different ways, so that ruins the artistic value, since it's suitable for all those different people who are driving it. Art isn't about pleasing people, it's about expression. Video games operate in much the same way, with streamlining and user-friendliness taking hold over what the game could be if it wasn't aiming to please. Vaporwave looks at a really weird area and basically says, so what if we take the opposite of
Nightcore.
Use 80s elevator music and make everything pink, rose gold, and kinda psychedelic. Oh yeah, we should add some Roman busts too, because those are really cool. Vaporwave plays on consumerism and man-child pandering in order to create its unique aesthetic. It's so in between true art and capitalism. It's the gray area that it walks that makes it even more artistic, because it's just meta. That's what it plays on. That's what makes it art. Video games operate in much the same way, with both pandering consumerism and expressionism in this same piece. There's going to be a director or some sort who makes all the calls for what the final game looks like, and there's going to be all sorts of different talents that go into it. If I were to put art on one side of the spectrum and shield crap on the other side of the spectrum, I'd have to say that video games exist somewhere in between the two, in the aforementioned gray area of Vaporwave. But I'd probably place them more towards shield crap than art, with most games like Call of Duty, Fallout 4, anything by Bethesda in the last 20 years. So, I don't exactly know how to conclude a video, so I'm just gonna say video games are art, but at the same time they aren't. They have artistic elements to them, but they don't have true art in them.